We here at Mayhem Media
understand the trials and tribulations of life.
No matter how hard life can get.
Suicide is never the answer.
There's more assistance available today than ever before.
If you or a loved one are suffering from suicidal thoughts, please don't try and take it on alone.
Call or text 988 if you live in the United States.
Or if you're in Great Britain, call 116123 or text 85258.
The world is a better place with you in it.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is the one and only Clarkson. You know me as the producer of this prediction show and of Into the Barricade, and for having the best slick back in the business. Now, for tonight's live stream, we are doing the predictions for the 2025 WWE Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Now, we are not alone. Tonight, we have joining us my co-host, Jacob, the Wolfman Noblet. How's it going, Jacob? We good?
Pretty good. How about you, brother?
Yeah, going good, man. Going good. Just taking one day at a time, living life.
Yep.
So, before we get into it, obviously, check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Rumble. We've got more merch on the company store, www.bonfire.com/store/mayhem media shop. And don't forget to check out the company website as well, where you can see pretty much all the shows, social media posts, and hopefully very, very soon, some brand new featured written articles. Should we just go straight into it then?
Yeah, let's get to it.
So, the first match, I don't know what they're doing in order of the card, but this is the order that I've got it.
Mm-hmm.
Is the Women's Elimination Chamber match. So, Jacob, thoughts?
That's going to be a tough one because there's two people in that match I want to see win, but only one can.
Who do you think is winning then?
Alexa Bliss.
See, I want Bliss to win, just because otherwise, why would she come back?
She's got some business to take care of, and Elimination Chamber is where you need to take care of business.
100%. I mean, you are literally locked in a steel cage. You're stood there for God knows how many minutes, psyching yourself up before you can actually just let everything go loose. I mean, Brock Lesnar, we've seen how many times he's bounced up and down.
He's literally broken his chamber once because he was jumping up and down so much. He broke the chamber.
I mean, I'll say this. Every time I walk into the gym and I'm in that pod, as soon as I walk out, I just pretend to be Lesnar. Literally, I'm stood there jumping up and down in the pod. I'm like, yep, I'm waiting for you to let me out. But that just shows how unprofessional I am in real life. But honestly, I want Alexa to win, right? Mm-hmm. Just to do it for the Fiend. Just to have one more Mania run for the Fiend at least. Obviously, Bray Wyatt. But I kind of want Morgan to do it again. Just so I can see Morgan versus Ripley. But
what if at the last two, it's Morgan versus Alexa Bliss?
People that have actually sat and watched these televised events with me are going to know my exact thoughts. For guideline purposes, I'm not allowed to say my exact thoughts. But there's just Bliss, Morgan, Bliss, Morgan, Bliss.
It's going to be a bloodbath.
No, I grew up watching Alexa Bliss, so I've got to pick Bliss. Sorry, Morgan, we'd love to have you. We'd love to have you here. We would love to have you on for an episode. But I've got to go Bliss just purely because I grew up with Alexa Bliss during the women's evolution.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd have to go Bliss, but I can't actually remember who's fully in there. Roxanne Perez and Bailey. Those two have got something kicking off.
Is Roxanne Perez next to Liv Morgan?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, who the hell is that one?
See, you've got 3 feuds right here. You've got Bliss, Morgan. We all remember that shit from 2019?
Yep.
Oh shit, no, never mind. That was Nikki Cross. Never mind. I got confused.
They got bad blood between them. Who cares? It's bad blood.
I mean, it's Chamber. Anything goes. You've got the feud of Bailey and Perez.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thought. What if the final 2 are Bianca Belair and Naomi?
Ooh.
See, most people brush over that. I pay attention to detail. I pay attention to every single detail.
I gotta go with Naomi because she hasn't had a very good championship reign because Bianca Belair is so full of hot air that she can probably float out of that chamber.
I mean, the boss has even commented, Alexa Bliss, boss, we finally understand each other. I'm so glad we share the same opinions. The boss is agreeing with me. So if the boss is agreeing with me, then obviously it's gonna happen.
Yep.
But the problem is though, I don't think they're gonna give Naomi another yes, they've had the tag titles, don't get me wrong. They've had the titles, but I don't think she's gonna get a singles run with a championship purely because of Sasha Banks. I'm gonna just talk straight up. The way Banks walked out, and obviously Naomi was the sheep and followed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're going to give Naomi another title run as a single. As a tag team, yeah, 100%. Keep giving them the title shots. Just obviously don't make them 45-time tag team champions. Keep giving them that title opportunity and the push for it. But I honestly don't think Naomi's going to get a singles title anytime soon because of the shit with Sasha Banks. What was it? 5 years ago now?
I think so.
Sorry, I needed a drink. Mouth's feeling a little bit dry today. But bro, you can't do that. That's my thing. That's my thing. I do it better. I do everything better. I'm the one and only. That's my shtick. My shtick is I'm the one and only. I'm the one and only person that can do it and make it look good. Especially if people was with me last weekend. But so moving on. We've got Trish Stratus actually does one more match purely because it's in Toronto.
And she's Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiffany Stratton, Trish Stratus versus Nia Jax and Candice LeRae.
Is Nia Jax supposed to eat her partner?
I could say so much. It's like I was staying at Buddy's last weekend. And no word of a lie, Nia Jax turned up and he looked at me, I looked at him, and we just went, damn. Again, no disrespect to Nia Jax, we'd love to have you on the show, we really would. But is it just me, or does Tiffany Stratton feel like a modern day version of Trish Stratus? Because I've just looked at the way they put those two together. It just looks like one's the new gen, one's the old gen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I even Googled to see if those two were related because I was like, there is no way they look that similar.
Mm-hmm.
And they've kind of got like the same in-ring style. I had to Google to see whether they were actually related or not.
And I'm guessing they're not.
But I've got to say, Stratus and Straton. Wait, hang on. Now let me just look back at the card so I'm making sure. Yep, you see what I mean? Stratus and Straton. You see what I'm kind of like? Are they related?
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying that they win just purely because of Tiffy time.
Yeah.
I mean, saying that Tiffy time has been Tiffy time for like 2 years. Like, don't get me wrong, I can never get enough of that moonsault because that moonsault is a pretty damn good one. You know, jump, 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 flip, land, pin. Honestly, from experience, seeing people do that, it does take a lot out of you to pull that move.
Yep.
But at the same time, I'm thinking, is it still Tiffy time, or do you need to put some new batteries in your watch? Funnily enough, I say that about CM Punk. Like, you're always saying it's clobbering time, but every single time that it's been clobbering time, you're the one getting clobbered or injured.
Mm-hmm.
Like, which we'll talk about the CM Punk bit in a minute because he's in the men's chamber, and you know what? I'm gonna swap these visuals around, and we're gonna cover the men's elimination chamber first, actually.
But I thought I read somewhere that Damian Priest was removed. Wasn't he?
Damian Priest removed. I don't know nothing about Damian Priest removed.
I thought
We're gonna go to my trusted source of Google. Is Damian Priest? No, not is Damian Priest related to the Undertaker. Is Damian Priest removed from Elimination Chamber?
I thought he was removed because of injury.
Priest's exclusion on Rock's orders could bring a new dynamic to the entire Elimination Chamber match, and that was posted by Sportskeeda 20 hours ago.
So he's not in it.
He's injured.
Yeah, so he's out.
He's out on injury. I didn't realize that he was injured. I knew something went wrong, but I didn't realize he was injured.
So who's going to fill in for him?
Actually, wait, let me see who's on. Right, so we ain't got no Priest. We've got McIntyre. We've got Cena. We've got Punk. We've got Rollins, and we've got some
YouTuber.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't like Logan Paul. I don't like the Paul brothers at all. I think they're too cocky. They're too big for their boots. They need taking down a few pegs, and they need their mouths stapling shut
and welded shut to make sure,
or just rip out their vocal cords. That's satisfying enough for me. But I'm thinking, looking at the other 5 guys, what would cause chaos? Like, you could put Braun Strowman in, you could put Braun Breaker in, you could put Jacob Fatu in, you could put Tama Tonga in. I don't see them putting any of the Bloodline in because they're still going after their own shit. But
Solo
could do it. Because obviously you've got Jay and Gunther, Solo, and Cody. Now, if it was me, I know exactly who would replace Damian Priest.
Penta.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We spoke about this when I called you while we was setting this up. Like,
Yeah.
Penta, honestly, like I'm glad Jay won the Rumble, but just please give it to Penta. Now here's the thing: Cena also said he's going to Mania. Is he going to win this, or is he just going to use his backstage power to push his way in?
If I know Cena, he's gonna try his damnedest to actually earn his championship match at WrestleMania.
Like, I don't care if he goes for a title match. I just want to see Cena versus Orton one more time. I don't care what happens. I don't care if it's a title shot. I don't care if he goes and bribes Triple H or kisses The Rock's ass one more time. I just want to see Cena versus Orton at WrestleMania in Vegas. Because that's just old
I grew up watching those two. Those two used to beat the living homies out of each other.
Bro, that's why I want to see this match. That's why I want to see this match, so I can physically just watch Orton and Cena tear it up one more time as the last possible Orton versus Cena.
Yep.
Although you could do Orton versus Cena as his final match.
That's what I was thinking. Have him versus Cena.
But I mean, excuse me. As I was saying, my digestive system isn't really allowing me to speak. Quiet down. I'll feed you later. So I'm saying I want Penta to do it, to be in said chamber. But comment down below who you guys want to replace Damian Priest in Elimination Chamber. We have, what are we on, the 27th? We run this on the 1st. 2 days. You've got pretty much 2 days to let us know who you want or who you would like to see replace Damian Priest.
What if they put Randy Orton in there? Because he has a feud with everybody in that match.
I mean, he's got shit with Logan. He's got shit with Rollins. That's just going back to the Legacy Authority days. Punk, need I say more?
And McIntyre? Yeah, those two hate each other.
Cena and Orton just for the nostalgia value.
Yeah.
I will say that. But I want to go with Penta. But you've got a problem. Everyone's going to be attacking Seth Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? I'm going to show the graphic one more time because it's an excellent graphic. Damian Priest, don't like Rollins anyway. McIntyre, don't like Rollins. Punk and Rollins,
they hate each other with a passion.
no further comment fucking required. Logan, Rollins, again, no further comment required.
Mm-mm.
Rollins and Cena, nostalgia act.
Yeah.
So I go, like, I don't want to see that man eliminated. I want to see Rollins versus Punk, the final two. Or actually just to switch it up a little bit. Final two. Cena versus Punk.
Ooh.
Final three. Cena. No, actually. So I want the final two to be Cena and Punk. Final three, I'd go Rollins, Punk, Logan Paul. If you was to choose, three people to beat the living shit out of each other, that's what I'd go for.
I want to see Paul get his ass kicked. I want to see that kid get his teeth knocked down his throat.
I don't want to see him get injured. Like, I'm not a Punk fan, but I hate seeing the guy get injured because, honestly, and I hate the guy to bits, and so does the boss of this company, right? So does the boss of the media.
I don't care for Logan Paul either. I think his brother's a dickhead, but
I mean, Jake Paul's a different kettle of fish, but I will say credit where credit is due. He does know how to get a fucking crowd reaction. Right? Yeah. Paul versus Tyson, he got a crowd reaction. When it was a press conference at Saudi for Logan versus Reigns, he got a reaction.
Yeah, He doesn't deserve to be in a ring.
As much as I hate CM Punk, I just want him to have a match where he doesn't get injured. Because otherwise, what was the point in getting fired from AEW to fuck everyone over at WWE? Could have just stayed home with AJ Lee. Like, if I was in Punk's position, I wouldn't be wrestling. I'd be staying on the couch with AJ Lee every day of the week. 100%. I mean,
he got fired from UFC too.
Again, it's Punk.
Yeah.
Like, I'm probably as controversial as Punk when it comes to me backstage at any sort of event. Like, I take a very nice chunk of CM Punk and I put it into my character just purely because why not? It's what I grew up. It's what I grew up on. That's why everyone hates to love me but loves to hate me. But no, so Damian Priest is definitely out. I just want to see CM Punk get battered. I want to see Cena get a decent pop. I don't really care about Logan. Drew's already had his Mania run, so there's no point. Rollins, he don't need it.
He's had his.
He said what? How many titles has that man won now? He's got to be at least double digits.
At least maybe 9.
Like 9, 10 at a push. But the match that everybody wants to see,
Including me. It's going to be a freaking bloodbath.
Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. And let me just start by saying that these two have gone back and forth, 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 back and forth for the last 20 years. They've been friends in fucking NXT, then they've been enemies, then it's been WWE. Then when it was El Generico and Kevin Steen. Then it was when those two were tag team champions at the first Saudi show that Sami Zayn was able to do. That still gives me a huge pop. When I just see him do his own fucking introduction, I was like, yes, finally. But 2 words, bloodbath. Question is, whose blood?
Each other's.
See, who's going to bleed? I'll put it this way. Who's going to bleed more?
Probably Zayn, because Kevin Owens is going to open a can of whoop ass on him.
Like, I just want to see Sammy win again. I really do. Problem is anyone going to interfere?
I think somebody is.
Who though? Because everyone that could interfere, that has got a legitimate issue, is in the chamber. See, there's a couple of the guys from the bloodline that could do it again. Roman Reigns. See, here's the thing. Cody might come out and help, but at the same time, Cody's got to answer the Rock.
Yep.
Now, I couldn't get a good graphic for this, but I know it's part of the show. Cody has got to acknowledge and have a interesting conversation with the Rock about Mania.
Yeah. I just had a thought, but it's just a thought.
Go for it. You've got a thought.
Finn Balor. He starts shit because he's pissed off that his brother Damian Priest wasn't in the chamber. He has anger to...
Shit, Finn Balor could replace Priest. Fuck, why did I think of that?
But which version? Him as the demon or him as Finn Balor?
See, I don't know whether it's true, but I've seen it rumored that he's doing a spin-off from the demon. I've seen it rumored that instead of it being the demon Finn Balor, he's going with like more of a devil's favorite child.
That was Kane's shtick.
Hang on. Wait, that was
Demon-
Kane?
Yeah, the devil's favorite demon. That was Kane.
Excuse me, 2 seconds. Everyone's decided. I forgot to put the computer on do not disturb. 2 seconds. Make sure that everyone can actually. My bad. I forgot to actually do this earlier. Right, I'm on do not disturb. I can actually hear you now. We love technical issues. We love it. I just need to upgrade the CPU. But I want to say Cody comes out. The Rock comes. Obviously, Cody and Rock, they've got their shit going on. They've had that since
Mania.
39. Because you had them. You had the single match. Then you had The Rock coming from 40. Then you had all that shit. Then you had the massive slap that kicked everyone off. Then you had the beef. Then you had the 2 nights. Then you had him one. And The Rock's just not left him alone. But apparently Cody's mum and Rock's mum are good friends now, apparently. Because of that match.
Yeah, tell Mama Rose The Rock says hi. I was like, dude, can you be any creepier?
Sounds like something that I would say in a promo. Sounds like something I'd say, like, so, when you get betrayed by this one, don't come running back to me or something.
Mm-hmm.
If you know, you know. If people watch this and they've been with me this weekend, then if you know, you know. Just a little indirect nudge. We love it. Yeah. We love it. But now, Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. I'm saying Sami Zayn. It's got to be.
Yeah. And then Kevin Owens is probably going to say, you cheated or whatever, and shit's just going to hit the fan, and something's going to happen at Mania.
He tried that at Rumble. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, you came out to check on Cody, you don't care about me, blah, 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 cry.
He was out there for Kevin.
Exactly my point. He was out there for Kevin because they've been with each other for, God, 20, 22 years, something like that.
Yeah. And Kevin Owens has the cojones to say he was out there for Cody, but no, he was there for Kevin.
I mean, I don't know whether it's about having the cojones, but we definitely know that Dominic Mysterio hasn't grown his yet.
They haven't dropped. He has to wait till New Year's.
I mean, you would think, being the nephew of Eddie Guerrero, they would have dropped by now.
How many times has he been kicked there by Rhea Ripley?
The most wonderful thing to ever happen to a man. because it's Rhea Ripley.
Because I've heard Rhea Ripley kicks hard.
Okay, if I ever make it to WWE, please remind me of that fact. Because I will make sure I am wearing extra layers just in case it goes a little bit stiff.
I'll make sure there's an ambulance on call just in case.
Let's just make sure there's a Walmart bag just to make sure that there's enough room to carry them. But no, I'm saying Bliss for the women, Stratton for the tag. I'm saying Cena for the men's, and then I'm saying Sami Zayn.
I agree with you on all counts, but I think it's going to be Kevin Owens that wins.
You want to do a $20 bet?
I don't got the money, bro.
Bro, it's fine. You can write me an IOU at some point. But
I'll just
You
shoot
do
your
You do realize the second Sami Zayn wins, I am going to call you. I don't care if I'm in the UK and it's 3 a.m. I'm going to wake up, pick up my phone at 3 a.m. I'm going to go, Wolfman, what was you saying? But no, I said Sami win. I'm not going to be like, no, I pulled up this clip. You definitely said Kevin Owens. Everyone watching this live and after it's been live is going to hear you say and heard you say that Kevin Owens, you want to win. Now, Sami Zayn is winning. End of. Point blank. Ooh. What is wrong
But what
with
if it's a double count out? They knocked each other silly and just can't get up. Have you thought about that?
It's an unsanctioned match. There's no rules. The ref has got one job. Count. 1, 2, 3. They can't do nothing else apart from just follow them around like a lost dog and count. That's all the referee's got to do. He can't stop them from swinging a sledgehammer straight into your kneecap. He can't stop a package power driver. He can't stop getting power bombed through a ladder. He can't stop shit. All he's got to do is count. He can't count you out.
He's going to pile drive Sami Zayn multiple times to break his neck.
Maybe that's just Owen's new gimmick. Maybe he just should debut the move as the packager.
Fold them up, put them in a box, and ship them home.
Exactly. I mean, let's be honest. That's what he's done ever since he started using that move. That's what he's done.
He's done it to Cody Rhodes. He's done it to Sammy. He's done it to Orton.
Yep.
Can't remember who else he's done it to.
Shit. Has it? I thought he only did it to those 3.
Yeah, I thought he did too, but I'm feeling like I'm forgetting somebody. Did he try to do it to like Jey Uso or somebody?
Oh yeah, that was it because Jey was jealous.
Yeah.
He was jealous of Jey winning the Rumble.
Yeah, because Kevin, when he's pissed off, he doesn't care what he does. He just wants to hurt people.
Exactly. I mean, I'm pretty sure that it was him that eliminated Kevin Owens in the first place.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. Which probably makes sense as to why he did the package power driver. I mean, I'll say this. Like, if it is legit, WWE need to get better security for this shit. Because you can't be losing half your roster just because one man is crying like a little bitch.
Nope.
You know what I mean? I'll say how it is. Kevin Owens crying like a little bitch. I've never liked him.
No.
But I think that's pretty much everything covered, unless I've missed something.
Not that I can think of. It's just going to be hard to see John Cena have his last match one of his last matches at Elimination Chamber.
I mean, every pay-per-view he does, we know it's going to be his last one. We've just got to accept it.
But he is one of the greatest.
Oh yeah, he is. He is one of the greatest. Like, don't get me wrong, we thought it was Taker's last match. Look what happened at WrestleMania 40. He turned up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think he's going to leave WWE in-ring action, but he's still be in.
Oh yeah, apparently he's going to be like doing some training down at developmental.
Yeah, getting the new guys ready.
Yeah, kind of like the LFG.
Yeah.
Which I've actually been watching LFG so far, and honestly, I'm impressed.
It's good.
Like some of the guys doing their promos. Like, have you seen the Shiloh Hill promo yet?
Not yet.
Honestly, try and watch a Shiloh Hill promo, and then tell me whether or not you get chills up and down your back. Trust me.
Did you see what that one guy did to Booker T? He ripped him up one way and down the other.
What, during that promo?
Yeah, I saw a preview of it. And I'm like,
bro, that's Shiloh Hill.
Okay. I'm like, and Booker T's just sitting there, just stunned, and I'm like, that's the first. Booker T has nothing to say.
I mean, yeah, this is true, but we'll save LFG for another episode.
Yeah.
But no, this is all we have time for because it is getting very close to our cut-off point, and the boss doesn't like us running over time that much. So, as always, I have been the one and only Connor Clarkson. podcaster, fighter, and the legend with the best slick back in the business. Sorry, just give it a little touch up. You got to look good on camera. I've been joined by Jacob, the Wolfman Noblet. As always, this has been the Mayhem Media pay-per-view prediction show. Take it easy. Peace.